Hello everyone. Good morning and good afternoon. It's me, Mr. Ronel De Vera. I'm here to discuss to you our new lessons in science. In today's lesson, it's all about other members of the solar system. So what comes on your mind when you heard other members of the solar system? Other than the sun, planets, and moon, what other objects are found in the solar system? Comets, asteroids, meteoroid, meteor, and meteorite. In this lesson, we are going to be comparing comets, meteors, and asteroids which are found in the solar system. Question: what's the difference between the three? Viewed from Earth, a comet has a bright body and thin tail that is sometimes millions of kilometers long. Comets are composed of dust and rock mixed with frozen water, methane, and ammonia. Comets are considered to be like a large, dirty snowball. Comets travel around the Sun in elliptical orbits. Katulad ito ng mga planets. Planets may kanya-kanya po silang orbits na tinutumbo. And all the planets revolves around the Sun. So, ang comet po ay umiikot din. Comets revolves around the Sun also. Iniikutan din niya ang Sun. Pero sabi natin elliptical, pag sinabi po natin elliptical, oblong po yung pag-ikot niya. Hindi po eksaktong nasa gitna ang Sun. Later after this, I will explain it in a diagram. So, when a comet nears the Sun, some of it melts and forms a long tail. Ibig sabihin po nun, kapag ang comet po ay malapit sa araw, yung kanyang parts, yung gases na kanyang dala ay nagme-melts o natutunaw. Yung po yung nagiging tail niya or buntot. When a comet moves farther away from the Sun, the tail disappears. Kapag ito naman po ay papalayo na sa araw, ang kanyang tail ay nawawala. It disappears. After a comet has passed close to the Sun, many times it breaks apart. The small pieces from the comet spread out. Okay? Kapag ito naman po ay talagang totally nakalampas na sa Sun, so yung kanyang parte, okay, sa parts ng comet po ay it will spread out into small pieces. So these pieces of dust and rock, along with those coming from the other sources, yun po yung tinatawag na meteoroids. Okay, in this part, let us discuss how the comet revolves around the Sun. So, this is the elliptical orbit of comet. This is the Sun, for example, and ilagay po natin si comet malapit sa Sun. Kasi sabi nga kanina, kapag ang comet po ay malapit sa Sun, nagkakaroon po ito ng tail or buntot. Why? Dahil tinutunaw ng Sun yung gases na dala ng comets. Yun po yung nagiging tail nito. And then, itong nagkakaroon po siya ng ulo. Ito po yung tinatawag po nating comma. Comma. Okay? C-O-M-A. Yun po yung nag-glow. Nagkakaroon po siya ng parang halo dahil nga doon sa binibigay na init ng Sun. And then, nagkakaroon din po siya ng tail. Kaya yung tinatawag na snowball. Okay? So, habang ang comet po ay dumadaan, papalayo sa Sun, or after the comet pass close to the Sun, the small pieces from it spread out. Ibig sabihin po, humihiwalay po yung ibang parts ng comets po. And those are the dust and rocks. A comet is visible only when within the orbit of Saturn. You know what? The most familiar comet is Halley Comet, or Halley, Halley Comet. Its orbital period is about 76 years bago ito makita. It was last seen on February 10, 1986. The meteoroid, meteor, and meteorite. The difference is just based on where the rock is located when you are describing it. Ulitin ko po. Okay? Ma-identify natin yung kanilang pagkakaiba-iba. Okay? Base po yun kung saan nakalocate ang rock, yung bato na nagmula sa comet. Okay? Okay, ganito po yun. Meteoroid is a space rock that is still in space, while the meteor is a meteoroid that burns up in the Earth's atmosphere. Yun yung tinatawag po nating shooting star. And yung meteorite is a meteoroid that hits the Earth's surface. Okay, paliwanag po natin. Yung meteoroid, kaya nga po space rock, ibig sabihin, yun yung natunaw, yun yung pieces of parts of comets na humiwalay. Okay? And still nasa space pa lang po siya. It composed dust and rocks, ba? Okay? Nasa space pa lang po siya. Pero kung yung meteoroid na yon, okay, hit the atmosphere that burns up in the Earth's atmosphere, okay, andun pa po siya mismo, okay, tinutunaw pa lamang po siya ng atmosphere natin. Yun yung tinatawag po nating meteor, or sa madaling salita, shooting star or wishing star. Kapag nakakita tayo nun, lagi tayo nag-wish. Okay? So, kapag yung meteoroid naman na yun ay hindi totally natunaw ng atmosphere natin, at na-reach niya yung Earth's surface, yun yung tinatawag po nating meteorite. Okay, let us explain this diagram. So, ano yung pinagkaibahan ng meteoroid, meteor, and meteorite? So, this is the meteoroid. Okay, nasa space po siya, for example. And then this line is the Earth's atmosphere. Okay? So, when the meteoroid hits or reach the Earth's atmosphere, okay? So, ito na po siya. Ito yung tinatawag po nating meteor. Okay? And, ito pong line na to, okay? This is the Earth's surface. Okay? Yung ground, lupa ng ating planet. Okay? So, when the meteoroid reach the Earth's surface, yun po yung tinatawag po nating meteorite. Let us summarize the meteor, and meteorite. A meteor is considered harmless even though it can be viewed from Earth at times. So meteors are sometimes called shooting stars. Some originate from tails of comets. As they fall to Earth with great speed, frictions with the atmosphere produce a brilliant glow. Their speed may reach 1,600 km per second. At this speed, they instantly turn into vapor. Natutunaw na po siya kasi sobra niyang bilis naglalakbay sa atmosphere natin. So, they burn up before reaching the surface of Earth. And yun po yung tinatawag po nating meteorites. When a meteorite strikes Earth, a large crater may be formed. Some meteorites are exhibited in museums around the world. Yun po yung mga hindi po totally natunaw sa atmosphere. Kaya ito po tinatawag po nating meteorite. Okay? Pagka-impact po nito sa ating ground, okay, nagkakaroon po siya ng crater. Okay? Occasionally, we are notified a meteor sightings, which are called meteor showers. Okay? Meron po yung mga panahon na kung kailan nagkakaroon po ng meteor showers. Each day, the number of meteors that enter the Earth's atmosphere reaches millions. Tons of dust-like micrometeorites reach Earth daily. Okay, that is about meteoroid, meteor, and meteorites. Let us now proceed to asteroids. Asteroid, a piece of rock similar to the material formed into planets. An asteroid is smaller than a planet but larger than a meteoroid. Most asteroids are located in an area between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter called the asteroid belt. Why are they located there? The gravity of Jupiter might have kept a planet from forming in the area. Okay? So, ito po yung tinatawag po nating asteroid belt, and beside po nun ay ang Jupiter. Sabi nga po kanina na ang asteroid belt ay nasa pagitan po ng Jupiter and Mars. The total mass of all asteroids is very small, less than that of Earth's moon. You know what? The largest near-Earth asteroid is called Florence. Florence, 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 which has a diameter of about 4.3 kilometers. According to scientists, the number of asteroids discovered is about 50,000 asteroids. They believe that these asteroids were leftover of planetary bodies that ended during the formation of Jupiter. Their orbital periods ranges from 3 to 6 years. Some pass very close to the Sun, and some of the large craters on the Moon were caused by collision with these asteroids. So asteroids have irregular shapes. Their surface gravity is so small and no atmosphere has been retained on them.
Ang asteroid ay maliliit na uri ng solar system body na umiikot sa araw. Ang sukat nito ay naglalaro mula 10 meters hanggang higit sa 100 kilometers in diameter. Gaya ng comet, ito ay gawa sa bato at bakal, ngunit ito ay walang taglay na visible coma o kislap. Natuklasan ang pinakaunang asteroid noong 1801 at pinangalanan nitong Ceres. Matatagpuan ang asteroid belt sa gitna ng orbit ng planetang Mars at Jupiter. Dito makikita ang iba't ibang hugis at laki ng asteroid. Pinaniniwalaang ang asteroid impact sa ating planeta ang naging dahilan sa extinction o pagkawala ng mga dinosaurs 65 milyong taon nang nakararaan.
They're part of action and sci-fi movie plots. We wait out in our backyard to see them showering over Earth. But what's the difference between comets, asteroids, meteoroids, meteors, and meteorites? Let's start with comets. Comets are basically big balls of dust, rock, and metals, surrounded by a thick, icy shell orbiting our sun. And when comets get too close to something hot, like the sun, their ice sublimates, or goes instantly from a solid to a gas. This creates a halo-like glow around the comet, called the coma. And our sun's strong solar winds blow the coma back, giving the comet their infamous tail. Comets can be classified as either long period or short period, depending on whether or not their orbits are longer than 200 years. Comets have highly elliptical orbits, which means they're like a long circle. In fact, some comets can be taken almost completely out of the solar system before they return again. Next are asteroids. Basically, asteroids are just comets without the ice. Just dust, rock, and metal. Most asteroids form in between Mars and Jupiter, in a region called the asteroid belt. While asteroids are rarely directed at Earth, they do pose grave danger to our planet. After all, 65 million years ago, a city-sized asteroid hit near Mexico and caused the dinosaurs to go extinct. Then we have meteoroids. Meteoroids are just pieces of rocky space debris floating around the solar system. Technically, meteoroids are larger than a grain of dust, but smaller than an asteroid. However, most meteoroids are usually only the size of a pebble. Most meteoroids also come from the asteroid belt, but some do come from our moon or even Mars. Next are meteors. Simply put, meteors are just meteoroids that actually hit Earth's atmosphere. We know these better as shooting stars. As a meteor hits our atmosphere, it burns up, causing a big flash of light in the sky. In fact, the term meteor from ancient Greece literally means celestial phenomenon in the heavens above, which refers directly to the flash of light itself. Even though they appear as big shooting stars, meteors are actually only the size of pebbles. Last but not least, meteorites. A meteorite is simply a meteoroid that successfully makes it through Earth's atmosphere and hits the Earth's surface. Meteorites are dangerous simply because they're too small to be detected. They come without a warning. And even though meteorites are usually very small, around the size of a pebble, they're still very dangerous because they travel at high velocities. Fortunately, it's very rare for a meteoroid to actually make it through Earth's thick atmosphere. Thanks, Earth!